let's think about pros and cons. Now, by prose, I mean scripts, I mean books, I mean writing. And by cons, I mean rulers. And I also have a close association with the word Khan and nomadic warriors. So it could be applied to any nomadic warriors across space and time. Why is it that over and over again we see these nomadic warriors coming out of nowhere and raiding civilized places, not just to take women and children as slaves, not just to take crops, not just to take accumulated wealth, and to destroy the land if people didn't pay their tax, and to punish them, but also to destroy libraries, to destroy religious institutions, universities, again and again and again. And this is during the Qin dynasty, so in ancient East Asia, in China. This is across Central Asia. This is in the Middle East many times. The Library of Alexandria, the House of Wisdom at Baghdad, and all, over and over again, all across the world. And many great libraries have just disappeared. Sometimes I would argue that these armies were actually commissioned by rival groups and occultic brotherhoods to go and steal certain collections of books to place in top secret locations, like what happened to the library at Constantinople. Are these items in the Vatican's libraries that are hidden, where they burned and destroyed? So many times these books were destroyed in order to separate us from our history all across the planet, so that or the world, however you want to term it, so that we would not know who we are and where we came from and what our findings were, because we've had many, many great thinkers and intuitive contemplatives who have studied the outer signs of the world and the inner signs within us in order to derive knowledge and spiritual sustenance to pass on to the future generations, to synthesize the old information and pass it forward to those who would take benefit through seeking of knowledge. So this is all over the world, and every religion has had some aspect of had knowledge stolen, and also has had people within those traditions engaging in the theft of knowledge and the destruction of knowledge. We see the Jews doing it, the Christians doing it, we see the Muslims doing it, we see Chinese doing it, we see it all over the world. This has taken place from religions and non-religions. Atheistic groups, when they took over the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia, and then throughout the Soviet republics as the Bolshevik Revolution spread, and then its version in CCP China with the Cultural Revolution, in Cambodia, in North Korea, in all these various areas, there were destructions of knowledge and the knowledgeable ones, because every time an elder is killed, a monk or a priest is killed, a scholar is killed, then we also have a library, a genetic library, and a literal library of data and synthesis of knowledge destroyed. So let's just consider why this has occurred, and what its purpose might be, and how we can prevent the biggest destruction of knowledge and information that's ever taken place from occurring. So let's think about what we can do to prevent what is on its way. So until next time, be happy.